All right, next we are going to be looking at the X1 and X2 basic visa requirements for studies, those that are studying for a long time and a short time. Okay, but before that, please let me clarify that you do not need to show proof that you are paying tax in your own country when applying for a China visa. For business visa, a tourist visa, you do not need a tax information to include on your visa application. Okay, you only need it if you are doing something advanced in China, like maybe opening accounts or probably registering a company. That's when you need that. All right, so moving on to the X1 and X2 visa requirements, you will be needing a valid international passport. At least 6 months validity is good, and ensure that you have at least 2 blank visa pages on that passport. So you go ahead and fill your visa application form via the link given to you. Okay, the cover link, please fill it there and print and sign the form and the confirmation page. All right, add your recent passport photograph on a white background, dimension 48 mm by 33 mm. Okay, add your letter of admission, the original and the photocopy from the school inviting you to China. All right, okay, and also you include the JW202 or JW201 form. Okay, it's usually an official visa form issued by the Chinese government via the school. Okay, it's provided by the school. It is a very important document for your visa interview or anything you'll be doing in the school. So you need to contact the school to give you that form. All right, you need medical examination reports if you're applying for the X1 visa. Okay, also you will need physical exam form filled by and approved by the hospital. All right, flights and accommodation plan. Okay, you can add that. That is optional. The school certificate, your school certificate, diploma, WAEC, NECO, with at least 6 credits. For masters, you need BSc to gain admission to China. Your flight booking, make sure it is the dummy one, include that. Okay, for those of you that are married, you might be wondering, is marriage certification needed? No, for this type of visa it is not required. Okay, so if you're married and you want to travel with your spouse, okay, you will need a marriage certificate. But if you're not going with them, you don't need a marriage certificate. Okay, so your spouse will have to apply for S1 or S2 visa. Then you will need to show the proof that you're married to the embassy before your visa can be approved. Now, after you have arrived China on X1 visa, you must ensure that you convert that visa to a residence permit within 30 days of arrival. Remember, the X1 visa is for the long term and the X2 is for the short term. So the X1 visa is for long term, and immediately you arrive China, you have to ensure that you get your permanent residence permit to help you to move around easily in China. Okay, and to do this, you have to go to the local entry exit of Brew with some documents, and you have to do that immediately you arrive China on an X1 visa. Okay, so some of the documents that you will need to get your student residence permits, they will charge you a fee of up to a year, 400 yuan to 800 yuan, usually around that rate. Okay, and it might even be more than that. So you find out the actual amount that you need to pay in the entry exit office. So you are still going to pay there. When you get there, they will let you know. So you make the payments and then get your residence permit. Now, the requirement for students who wants to get residence permit, the document that you need, you go there with your passport and the X1 visa that was given to you, and your letter of admission, JW202 or JW201 form. You know, the temporary residence registration form that you will receive from the local police station in China. You are going to get that one. If you have not gotten it, go to the local police station, you get that. Now you have a physical exam reports from foreigners, physical examination record. You have to go with that document, visa application receipts, passport photograph, for them to grant you the residence permit. Now you cannot skip this process. This process is very important. The X1 visa is only valid for entry, even though it's for long term stay, but it's only valid for you just entering the country, and then after that you follow the procedure. When you get to school, you will see all the other foreigners that are doing the same thing. They would, put you through very well on the procedure. And failing to get this residence permit within 30 days can result to overstay fines or visa problem. Next, we are going to be looking at common mistakes when filling your China visa forms and how to avoid it. Yes, a lot of mistake made on the form can cost you a lot. It can cost you outright rejection. China do not have mercy. They don't take any excuse. the visa processing is a very delicate one and is very strict, so you need to know what you are doing. Triple check your personal information. Those of you that used to make mistake in spelling your names, you make mistake in everything, date of birth, you make mistake, you get confused while you are filling form. Please, you need to be focused. If you don't know what to do and you have money, go and pay agents. Come to our company, we will assist you. Okay, all right, check your date of birth, passport number. Make sure that they match your passport number. I'm talking about letter for letter, numbers for numbers. We've been seeing people that will write O instead of 0. You will see number 0, you will go and write letter O. As soon as they find out, your visa will be rejected. Okay, leave no blank space at all in the form. If you stumble upon any section that doesn't apply to you, don't leave it blank. Just write N/A. That is not available also. Write that. Okay, this simply tells them that you didn't miss or skip that part. Okay, make sure you write clearly. Those of you that have tiny handwriting like me, make sure you write clearly, boldly. If you need to give somebody that has bold handwriting, please, you can do that and monitor that the person is filling the correct information. Okay, your travel itinerary must be clear, detailed. There is no dodgy itinerary. Anything that is looking suspicious, visa denied. Your visa will be denied. Make sure it is clear. Okay, even if it is not listed as one of the requirements, it is advisable for you to add it. It shows how organized you are, and it increases your chances of approval. It prevents any unnecessary request or questioning. Okay, your passport size photograph, please. Your passport size photograph has to be a passport. It's not just any regular pictures. Take your passport from a professional photographer. Do not compromise the standard and the quality of the pictures. Don't wear sunglasses, don't wear cap. Okay, don't avoid the temptation of taking the picture yourself. Take it to a professional photographer to do that. Sufficient funds, make sure you have enough money. China want to be sure that you have money to take care of yourself. You can prove that. Add your pay slip to it. Show them letter of employment. There are agents that can assist you if you don't have enough funds. They can run your account for you. Like the company that I work with, we assist with that. So if you want, you can DM me. Don't lie on your application. Okay, if you don't know what to do and you have enough money, please use an agent. Okay, but if you can't, please pay attention to all of these common mistakes. If you are caught, you will be banned for life. Another common mistake that you need to avoid is ensure you apply in good time. Avoid last minute application. Those of you that like to do something during the late hour, at the late hour, that's when, please avoid it when it comes to visa. Okay, processing takes about 4 working days, but delays can happen, especially during the Chinese holidays. You know, Chinese, they like holiday very well. So if you mistakenly go and apply, that's outright denial because you have not given them time to process your visa very well. So apply in good time. Stay updated. Always look up the latest guidelines on the official website. Read that website every single day until you ensure that all the information or application that you are processing is the latest updates that you are using. Okay, all right, so we're moving on to the submission process. Okay, appointment there. All applicants, both in Nigeria and abroad, must always use the Ministry of Foreign Affairs official AVAS website that I just mentioned now. So visit appointment for visa application submission via the website. I have linked the website in the comment section, so click it and save it. This is a centralized booking platform website for everyone, so you use that to book your appointment. So complete the China online visa application. If you check the AVAS platform, you still see the China visa application link where you can fill your form. So you can fill your form through that route, at the same time book for your appointment using that. So fill it out and then book your appointment. Print it out. After filling your application form, you will need the application ID to book for appointment. So ensure you fill your application form first before booking your appointment. So you book your appointment with the application ID, and someone can also use that to book for you. If somebody wants to book for appointment for you, that's what they will request for first. Okay, so on the AVS portal, select start an appointment. Choose your center. It could be Lagos, it could be Abuja if you're in Nigeria. So select anyone. So upload your signed cover form, that is your application form, and book a date, okay, that you want to go for your appointment to submit your document. After that, print the AVS confirmation of your appointment that has been booked. When you have successfully booked, you print that one out. Now you submit a document in person, or you send someone to do that, but it's better you go there in person. So when you have successfully booked your appointment, you have to go and submit your documents in person. Some people send representative, but I prefer you submit by yourself. And don't forget to go with your bank statement. Very importantly, arrive there early. Those of you that like going to places late, please, when you are going for this one, go early, because the crowd in VFS office in Lagos, in fact, if you can go 2 hours before the actual time, please go. The earlier the better. Okay, visit the China application center at VI. I'm going to drop the address for you. VI, okay, at Lekki. So if you are using the Abuja branch too, okay, the address is there. All right, they usually have timing, and you can The earlier you go, the better. Okay, it's better you go and wait for them than for them to cancel your appointment. So you go with your confirmation slip, your passport signed form, your photos, supporting documents, including your bank statement. Like I said, please, all the documents that you used, carry all your documents, take them there, and carry your visa fee. Also, I'm going to be including the visa fee. All right, so you can get that. Also, you need to include your prepaid self-addressed envelope if you want your visa delivered to you. Okay, include that. And when you submit your application, you will pay a visa fee, and the receipts and check-in number will be given to you. Make sure you keep it safe. You will use this to monitor your application when it is ready. If you get confused, many embassies have email support hotlines that you can call to ask questions where you are confused about. Okay, now for those of you that apply for student visa or will be applying for student visa, so the submission process, you apply online for an appointment as well, and the date will be given for interview. So interview is for people that are going for studies. So note that passing the interview is not a guarantee that you get your visa. They will go through your documents, your information there, and if it is fake, your visa is denied. All right, your passport will be collected during the interview, and you'll be asked to wait for 2 weeks. But if your documents are not accurate, are not legit, it will be rejected. The M&L visa doesn't take interview, so please don't worry about interview. All you just need to do is to go and submit your documents. All right, they can only call you for interview if they suspect anything malicious there. Okay, so hope they don't invite you for interview.